Ready. Set. Ready. Go. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Hut. Let's go. Check go. Ready! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready? Shut up! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Shut up! Set! Ready! Come on, set! go now. Hut, hut. Down. Hut. Here we go. Here we go. Set go. Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready. Shot. Ready. And up. Ready, ready. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Ready. Go. Set up. Hut, hut.
Coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Straight to the air they go. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down, Broncos.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Denver.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Looking to the air here. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they bring him down around the 34. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Broncos first down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
At the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. from the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Pass play coming here. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys looking for a... Here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Complete to number 1, Evan Ingram. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Broncos at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he fires one incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The rushing totals for Dobbins last week. 15 carries, 58 yards.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Hope will get that complete to Vele. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Hope. He'll buy some time right. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did. That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led it too far, incomplete.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Off the play fake. Hope. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them,
their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Hope sliding out of the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 19. A give. Dobbins trying the right side.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's 4th down.
Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Hope targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Denver.
A shotgun snap to give to Dobbins.
And he stopped immediately there.
Azeez Al-Shair in to make the stop. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Hope completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 33 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your court? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. He finds his target, Allen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hope. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
And he's going to use his legs here. He stiff arms him. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Hope working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
First down, Denver.
Here's Dobbins. Ooh, the juke. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter play. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Hope. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Hope. A short throw to Ingram.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Off play action. Hope. And Allen's got it. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Danico Autry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play. And
set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still
visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hope. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. He's going to try and take off with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun. Hope. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hope. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
3 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
Now Dobbins. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Hope. And this one too low. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Finds his tight end Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Hope. That is caught. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Vele. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
Back to throw now on first down. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Being chased out left. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking. Throwing to start the drive. Hope on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Hope. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Off-play action. Hope. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Throwing to start the drive. Hope. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd down and a yard.
At the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hope. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
37-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Hope. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So halftime
All
is
right,
upon us
Brandon,
on
thanks
Thursday
much.
night prime
Welcome
time,
in,
and we go
everyone.
off to
Scott
Orlando.
Hansen here
And
in our
Scott
thankfully
Hansen
dry
for halftime
studios
report.
in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hope. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hope. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Hope. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Back to throw. Hope.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Hope.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. Rolling to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Jeremy Chin right there to knock that away.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Denver's offense now set to go. Well, they can thank their defense for another stop, and now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock, work it down, and, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 1. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Off the bootleg. Hope will buy some time right. He finds Sutton crossing the formation, complete. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 3.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Raiders' 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Hope. His pass caught at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Hope. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Adam Troutman from 3 yards out. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. We get another look now at this Broncos offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Harvey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. Down to about the 37.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for Denver, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3.
Panther 60.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Off play action. Hope. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So they need 2. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Hope forced out to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
That's good for a Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. 2 yards to go, second down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
Looking to throw. Hope. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw. Hope. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
2nd and 6. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third and
now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Hope. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Well, here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. The drive will start with an option going left. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hope. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Hope. He's got his man. That's Vele. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
2 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hope dancing to his left. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown, Broncos. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Now a carry for Dobbins. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain 2. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Back to throw. Hope. A short throw to Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Looking to throw. Hope. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Off play action. Hope. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second.
Back to throw. Hope. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll go with a keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. We'll get that complete to Vele. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. A short throw to Ingram.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. They'll look to throw here on first down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
At the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hope. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Hope. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the bootleg. Hope sliding out of the pocket. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Hope. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hope. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Under pressure, and they got to him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them.
The Broncos about set to go on offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
That's good.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up second down.
He's going to keep this again. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Broncos, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.